So, what I want to talk about today is a concept that I brought up on my story last week. And a lot of people were interested in it because it was just a different way to think about a drill or how you approach your drills, whether you're a player or whether you're a coach. When you do a drill, there's three levels. Everybody sees level one. Level one is the skill. What is the skill that's being trained? And this is where skills trainers are really good. They're good at understanding the details of the skill that we're working on. It does go a little bit deeper than that. This is kind of where skills trainers are pretty good. It's just understanding the skills and then how to create drills to work on those skills. Now, level two is where skills trainers historically have not been very good, and this is what I really want skills trainers, parents, players to get better at, and that is understanding level two, the physical component. So every single drill that you do, there is a physical component. You're seeing these workload spikes. If you really calculated out workload, you're seeing these workload spikes of 300, 500, 700%. Right? In the research, we are seeing that you don't want to spike more. If you spike more than 30%, we're really at a huge increased risk of injury. But I like the 10% rule. So as a skills coach, understanding these concepts of load management, right? People hear load management, they think, oh, games off, minutes off. No, that's not load management. Load management is literally just making sure that we are not spiking workload by too much, we're not dropping workload by too much, and we are progressively increasing that workload. If you're a shooting coach, you're kind of a jump coach. If you're a ball handling specialist, well, you're changing directions, you're going through cones, you're doing reactive stuff, you're working on moves, you're an agility specialist. So you're a ball handling specialist and you're an agility specialist. Every trainer, every coach, every trainer, you're also conditioning specialist. And then level number three is the psychology. So every time you step on a basketball court, you are training your mind. So there's different ways that you could set up your drills to train the psychology in a slightly different way. So every time that you do a drill, you're training the brain, right? And so being very aware of all these little details can go a really long way in building the brain and building a player's psychology. So those are just examples of the three levels that you got to think about. So every time you program a drill for an athlete or you program a drill for yourself, ask yourself, what are the three levels? And you can really write it out. What skill am I training? What is the best way to train this? Level two, the physical component, understanding what is the physical tax. How hard is this on my body? And then the psychology. So how am I taking myself to the next level from a psychological standpoint with all of these drills?